Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Joe Redicassa. I'm the canine coach of Charleston. You can visit my website at caninecoachofchs.com. So in the first video in this series of videos that we did about the prong collar, we did on how to get your dog perfectly fit with the prong collar. This video is going to be how to walk your dog correctly to get rid of the getting dragged down the street, no more barking, lunging, pulling, or any other sort of nonsense on the leash. It should be a very calm walk. Your dog should be in a calm state of mind. Now, a lot of people have their dog out in front of them and they're walking them, and that is actually incorrect. Your dog is more agitated, it is ready for more challenges, it is looking for more challenges, it's on the prowl, looking around for dogs and squirrels and all sorts of distractions. Whereas if it's by your side, it's more relying on you as the pack leader, instead of thinking that everything relies on the dog. So actually having this technique, using this technique, there's going to be less pressure on your dog mentally and physically. So the way this is going to go is that the correct way to hold the leash when you're walking your dog is you give a little bit less than a foot of slack with your left hand, and the rest of the leash can either go in your right hand like this, so that you're like this. I actually like to wrap it around and just have that little bit of excess so that correction comes. Now what happens is that when your dog isn't walking calmly and quietly next to you, when it's doing anything else, sniffing, looking this way, looking at another dog or a passing squirrel, you give it a quick correction. And a correction looks like this. That's it. That is a correction. Doesn't come from your shoulder, doesn't come from your hip. You're not starting a lawnmower. You're flexing your forearm and using your wrist. And that's a correction. So a walk should look like this. So she got a little ahead of me, so I'll give a correction right there. Correction. Notice how she moves back, nice and calm. A little too far ahead, correction. Back this way. She's walking a little ahead of me, quick correction. Just like that. Notice how I have hardly anything on this leash. I'm not pulling her back, I'm not straining her, just walking calmly. Walk to the left. And that is what prong collar usage looks like when it's done correctly. So that's a default sit right there. You just give leash pressure up and it should naturally register with your dog to sit down. If it doesn't, you use two fingers and you push down on the butt just like that, and your dog would sit. Now, I'm not going to tell my dog to sit. My dog's just going to sit. That's the way it is. When I'm walking, I get to an intersection and I'm just waiting for the light to turn. My dog next to me should be standing patiently, minding her own business, and just calmly sitting next to me. All right. Now, if your dog has never worn a prong collar, before you do the structured walk that I just showed you how to do something that I like to call a prong collar dance, where you put the prong collar on your dog, you give a little leash pressure, and your dog responds, and you give it praise. Good girl, Nanny. So you walk away a little bit, you give a little leash pressure, she gives into it, and that's all you're looking for with that. Just so your dog gets a basic understanding of what the prong collar is all about, what that feeling is. That feeling is follow the leash pressure. And once your dog figures that out, just like this, good girl. All right, then we're ready to walk after she's got that there. Once again, just like this. Correction. Go back this way, Lynn. All right, don't spend too much time talking to the dog, praising the dog. This is very matter of fact. This is very, you're not going to drag me. We're not sniffing right now for you to go to the bathroom. We're walking. I don't care that that blade of grass smells good. I don't care that there's a squirrel over there. I want to walk. So I'm going to walk, and the dog's going to walk with me. And when it doesn't, it gets a simple, quick correction. And that's it. All right? So nothing harmful at all to the dog. Nothing crazy. Nothing hurting the dog in any way. None of this incredible amount of misinformation that's out there about a prong collar. Once again, 5 million dogs a year are being killed because of the misinformation associated with prong collars and other type of training tools. All right, Joe Redicassa, canine coach of Charleston. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.